like I was saying, I've never been in a place that's this hostile towards driving before. And there's a lot of pedestrians, and the pedestrians love to get in the way. It's like they get off to that shit.
Continue for 1 mile.
Like, they will run to you to try to, like, get in your way. Like, you'll be sitting there waiting, you know, and then they'll be opening in the gap, like, there'll be a gap. Oh my god, the speed limit's so much slower than what I would expect, and there was a cop sitting there. They're probably gonna kill me. Okay, so, this city is hostile towards driving and drivers. What happened earlier? I keep trying to tell you, but I keep getting distracted. Why? Because this place sucks to drive it! Anyways, yeah, so, these guys were in their car. They were parked on the street. And, it's a two-way. There's cars, you know, there's oncoming traffic. And it's not street parking. They were parked on the street, but it wasn't street parking. It was dedicated parking spaces. So they had their own space, right? They had their own lane. Their car had their own lane they could fit in. But with the doors open, you have to stop for them. So what you're supposed to do in that situation, when you're the person parking, you're supposed to wait for traffic to clear, and then you open your door, you get out, and you move before traffic comes. The lights are designed to help you with this. They give you plenty of gaps. So this couple, they're getting out of their car or whatever. She gets out of the passenger side, and then he gets out. Like, I mean, I guess, you know,
In a quarter mile, turn left onto South National Avenue.
Like, multiple people in this car. So there's 2 people on the passenger side. The woman, gets out of the back seat, and she gets out of the way. And I think that's it, right? Well, as I'm approaching, he decides to get out. So I have to start slowing down at that point. He gets out, he walks away, and he's like, clear. And then he decides to go back. He steps back out into traffic and goes up to his door and just starts, like, patting down his pockets looking for something. And I'm coming towards him, and I'm braking at this
Turn left
point.
onto South National Avenue.
So, like, I'm the distance between, like, you know, like, me and this Buick, in between me and him. I'm just, like, looking at him, and I give him this hand gesture, like, what the fuck, and a facial expression of, like, what the fuck. I didn't flip him off. I didn't honk my horn. I should have blared my fucking horn is what I should have done. Anyways, this bitch is, he's standing in front of me. He's just standing there in the lane. Traffic's passing me on the left, whatever. And I'm giving him this hand gesture, like, what the fuck? And he, like, bows up at me and, like, spreads his arms out like he's gonna do some shit. Bitch, you touch my car, he thinks what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do something stupid, like hit him with my car, right? Then he gets his big payoff, he gets all this money, he gets to just sit back, he doesn't have to work anymore. I get that mindset. I used to have that mindset. Here's the thing, I'll let you break my light, and then I'm gonna call the police. Have fun with that shit. They need funding, by the way. Also, we should defund the police. Have we talked about that yet on this channel? Because if you haven't heard me talk about that yet on this channel, you need to be going back and taking some notes, because we've talked about a lot of important things here. This is an educational channel. Anyways, I gotta go because I gotta do this delivery, and it's hard to focus and film and be in this, like, crazy hellscape. So I'm ready for my bike. I'm praying for my bike. It's going to be so much easier on a bike, and everything's going to change, and we won't have to even worry about the fucking car, because cars are bad anyways. So yeah, whatever.